So, you know those tough conversations that you have where you're dreading it, you don't even want to start the first word? Well, that's going to be one of these. Um, this is episode 6, The Raw Truth. In 2016, Paola left her safe corporate job, we packed up the essentials, said goodbye to our beloved Portland, Oregon, and jumped on a plane bound for Medellin, Colombia. Once our feet hit the ground, we set up shop and I got busy once again making perfecto glass jewelry. Some may call this a leap of faith, but we call it a giant leap of 8. So, 2 episodes ago, I talked about Perfecto Glass and how it got its start and how I developed that company. Another time, I'll get into how I developed the product. That was pretty fun. And so I kind of left off of us building Leap of 8 and the trade show's kind of waning. So when we decided to move from Portland, the wholesale was doing okay. I was bringing in plenty. Actually, the company was very comfortable. I supplemented it on the weekends with a thing called Portland Saturday Market. It's a weekend retail craft fair, and it was great. I got to sleep in my bed. It was very profitable because the overhead was very low, so if you had a bad day, it's not that big of a hit. But if you have a great day, then hello. It really helps. I called it the grease in the wheel for our life personally, and then Perfecto Glass, the company, as far as liquidity went, as far as cash flow goes. So that really helped smooth that out. It was very comfortable. So when we moved here, the wholesale was going great. We're talking, I just came off of the summer show in New York. That went well. And then in the winter time of early 2017, Pow and I went to New York together. That was a great time. And went to the trade show there at the Javits in Manhattan. And it was good. It was a very good show. I hadn't had a show that good in gross sales and orders written since pre-recession. That was that good. And so just came back, had those receivables. And then the summer show of last year, 2017, August, it wasn't the best. I pretty much broke even. Actually was behind once you think about factoring and making everything. So that was the beginning of the decline. At that time, too, in the spring or that fall of 17 and earlier this year, spring of 18, I got into a bunch of retail craft fairs in Florida. And those have been way down just due to the economy. And then also my overhead was too high to get there. I needed to make over a certain amount to make it good, and I just kind of barely even hit the bottom of where I needed to be. So that was kind of a decline. And so where does that leave us? It leaves us that we didn't pivot quickly enough. Even back in 2013, I opened up an Etsy site and tried to get online, didn't build out a retail site like we have now, a Shopify, and just stuck to the wholesale because it was comfortable. It's what I knew it worked, and it's been working up until now. But we don't have that nice cushion for the retail. We don't really have an option. We're trying to open up the market here in Colombia. People love the work here too, so that's nice. But we just need to get in front of people, and so we did get accepted into a giant fair in December. And so basically, right now we are living from month to month and actually receivable to receivable. We're at the end of September 2018, and it's going to be a stretch to cover the monthly bills that are due between the 1st and the 5th. But I do have receivables coming in for orders that went out a wholesale. These are orders to shows of our glass jewelry, or to not shows, stores, retailers, galleries, gift shops, museum gift shops. And so that is limping us along, but that has receded a lot as brick and mortar retail has receded, and I talked about that earlier, because everything's pushing online. And so again, as an entrepreneur and as somebody that's self-employed, once you kind of have a thing that works, it's difficult when everything is falling on you, because I'm all part of production and the packaging and quality control and everything like that. So, Pow is taking care of so much with the house and raising Charlie. And that was kind of an expectation I had of mine and between us and for her too is that we would come here. She would take over the online marketing because she had been in Facebook and knew Instagram for many, many years. I just joined Facebook in January of this year, of 2018, and now we're in September. So learning that language, and now I'm getting into Instagram, but I'll get there. I'm getting ahead of myself. So for when we got here, I thought, okay, this is going to take off. We're going to jump on that. She's going to jump on that. But boy, the workload for her, just to get by and get the household going, have an employee, a maid, once a week now, which is amazing. I'm very grateful for that. And then have an employee and all the bureaucracy that goes along with that here in Colombia, and even in the States, of course, it's a lot. And so for her to run a household and to make sure we have food on the table and everything that happens outside these doors that doesn't deal with the U.S. is her. I'm not fluent, and she is. This is her culture. It's not mine. And so it's at the detriment of my learning Spanish. She takes care of everything outside this home, and that's a lot. If the oxygen generator or the oxygen production goes down, she has to go get it taken care of. So that didn't develop. So here I am. Hello, I'm actually on here, and that is the goal. Is that basically I'm hoping to get on Facebook, get on YouTube, and as I've said earlier, this vlog is about talking about Leap of 8, its development. Part of its development is to pivot to this, to get on Instagram. And I'm getting some stuff. It's fun. This is a blast. Just a whole new skill. While one side of everything is super terrifying and very stressful and builds a lot of anxiety. And in the future, hopefully soon, I want to have a whole vlog dedicated how I don't lose it, how I've learned as an entrepreneur and being self-employed and seeing these ups and downs in life, how to cope with that. So I'll get there another day, but I really want to explain that, and hopefully it can bring some peace to some entrepreneurs or anybody that's watching this that suffers with anxiety in life. So here we are. We are living from not even month to month. It's honestly on a 2-week basis. And we are in this house until March 1st. So that is the breaking point. Do we return to Portland, Oregon and the States, or do we have enough time between now and then to do this, build an online community, convert that into sales to our Shopify site, leapof8.com, and sell Perfecto Glass? Because this is crazy. I finally did it. I went all the way back through QuickBooks. I got year-to-date totals, and we have sold $1.6 million since January of 2004. I know that sounds like a lot of big number, and it is. It's a lot of money, but when you spread that over 14 years, that is not much per year, and what trickles down to finally into my hand hasn't been that much, which is fine. It's been an amazing journey. It's fun. I've learned so much. I'm sitting here doing this right now in Medellin. Life is cool. But that hasn't converted. So got a great product. We know we do, and that was part of it moving here and taking this giant leap of faith, is the fact that I had faith in us. I have faith in our ability. I have faith in our ability to convert and change and grow, and I have faith in Perfecto Glass. So like I said, I've sold $1.6 million of it at wholesale. So that means it sold for at least $3.2 million it generated in gross sales to the retailer out there, let alone, even more. And those are crazy numbers. I can't believe that. But it changed. It's transitioned. And if I was able to convert on every one of those sales to an online store right now, we'd be golden. So I'm doing that. I'm trying to do that right now. I'm trying to do that on the run, trying to do that on the build. And so that's what this is for. This is for, you want a reality TV show? Here you go. This is it. My friends and family are probably going to go, bummer, dude, we knew you were taking a big leap. But yeah, it's that close. And for me, it's not that too big of a deal. I've been here since I was 19, almost had to live in my car, go to university, shower in the gym. I was super close to having that happen, but I had a awesome leap of faith and took a faithful trip to Seattle and made enough to make rent that month, and then the next month, and the next month. And part of being present is watching it and knowing that you're in a tough time and actually having a little bit of a smile. For some reason, ever since, I don't know, last time I remember doing it the first time clearly was 2001, and going through that recession and going through a very tough time. But I was kind of having a smirk about it because I knew I was learning. I knew that tough time would convert to something good, and as I came out of it, I would come ahead, and that's what this is about. So we didn't make this leap of faith to Colombia and do this and have Pal walk away from her safe, well-paying job because we knew it was going to be easy. We knew it was going to be hard, and we knew that there was going to be growth in that. And so yeah, so that's what we're doing. So anyway, if you want to keep watching, please do. Yeah, I'll update you. I'm going to go into some new directions. There's some things I want to do with YouTube and other artists, and I'm really stoked about it. I'm really pumped. I'm finding new ways of technology to do that, and you're going to check that out. So yeah, stay tuned. This will be a big experiment. It's our life that we're experimenting with, but if you want to watch, please do, because I'm going to put it out there, and good or bad, ups or downs, I'm going to catalog it. And so yeah, so thanks for watching. If you could subscribe, if you want to like this thing, blah, 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 that whole dance. But apparently it helps, and maybe we get some eyes in front of this, I don't know. But I do hope to be a point of encouragement for entrepreneurs and people that are doing this, that want to change their life, that want to do something drastic and live an adventure. So that's what we're doing. All right, this is a long one. Thank you so much. Next time we're going to hear from Pal. We're going to hear her perspective on this. So stay tuned, and hopefully in a few seconds there will be my kids popping up and doing something cute. All right, thanks.
Why the? Why the? What do you see? I see black sheep looking at me. Black sheep, what do you see? I see